people visiting from Ontario, and you're from Ontario as well?
Yes, Bowmanville area.
Bowmanville area, welcome.
Pickering and Bowmanville.
Pickering and Bowmanville.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. And it is Patty and Marianne, and they are rug hookers. So welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
What brought you here today?
We watch your videos.
Yeah, you
We
watch the
your
videos?
and we just enjoy it and wanted to meet you and see the studio that where all the magic happens.
Yeah, and you've made quite a few rugs, haven't you, both of you?
We have, and they've all been kits from you, and that's how we both started.
Oh, great.
So
Thank
we
you.
came back to buy more, and you can't miss this store because there's so much more than kits.
There is. Yeah, there's a lot in here. I know.
It's beautiful.
Anyway, so I might chat with you today as we go along, but I'm going to go over and I'm going to start. I've got to finish the rug. I've been working on this rug for 5 weeks. It's our Beach Roses kit, and I thought I might finish it in between this week, but I got to tell you, I finished about 4 rugs this week. So this got lower on the list, and I didn't get it done, but I'm going to get it done today. I'm going to get her done. I always loved this woman. She had like 5 kids and a farm, and she had a truck, and on the back of her truck, when I'd be walking, she had this little tag, and it said, "Get her done." And I thought, that's how she does it. She just gets it done. She just goes for it. All right. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to finish this rug together. And you can see that there's lots of blues for the sky in this kit. And I'm just messing around with them, just playing with them, and I'm having fun. And I'm not even thinking really very much, because if your blues are mixed well, you don't have to think a whole lot about it. Now, when I'm working on, that's the beauty of a kit, I guess, is that when you get a kit, everything is laid out for you. The colors are mixed, and you're going to be okay with the colors that are in the kit. When I'm working on my original rugs, a lot of times every color that I add, because I don't have a plan, I don't color plan when I hook. When I'm working on my original rugs, I'm telling, I guess, the story as I do it. Whereas this one, I've hooked this rug. This is the second time hooking this rug, and we've made the kit quite a few times. And this one, the story's already mapped out for me, and I don't have to think a lot about what goes where. I've got it. So it's kind of free, right? It's quite relaxing and free. Now, I'm going to change my Beach Roses a bit, because I have a lot of extra pink in this kit, and I'm just going for it with the pink. I just kind of like, you know what, look at me today, right? People, whenever I wear this now, what's it make you think of, this jacket? Makes me think of the Barbie movie, right? I haven't seen the Barbie movie, but I hear it's excellent. It's been at the theater here for about, 4 or 5 weeks. It's been a while. And people are going and loving it. And I guess it's not quite, this is not quite even. I'm going to bring this up a little bit. I guess it's not quite what we expect. It's very thought-provoking. So that hot pink this summer sort of makes me think of Barbie. And Barbie was my first venture into creativity, right? I told you that a few weeks ago in one of my Sunday letters. If you're not registered for the Sunday letter, sign up. Just go on the website. It's right there. It's free. I send you a letter every Sunday, and every once in a while, if we're having an event or something, you'll get 3 more letters from us to let you know. But basically, it's 2 letters a week. We send out the Thursday Live on Thursday afternoons, which might not get out today because Ange and I have a job. Ange and I and Igor have another job this afternoon that we have to go to. Don't we, Ange?
We do.
We do. We got another project that we're working on, and we got to do that. So I'm going to stick some more pink in here. I'm going to go like a little wild with that pink, just because I love it. And if you guys want to come over and see, if you want to have a good look at how I'm hooking over here, Marianne and Patty, I would welcome you to come. But you can see how high I'm hauling that up. This is a slub, but we don't always have slub for the kits. Sometimes there's another hot pink that we use. It just depends what we got in stock. Sometimes we use the Italian rose fleece. That looks really nice too. But I just want you to know that I am pulling it quite high. And in this piece, I'm putting the roses down a little further as well. Like in the piece over there, I didn't put them down quite as far. So I'm just going to go a little. I just want to use up, like this pink is just too nice. I just want to use it up. Got to get my greens in over here. Do you have any questions or about the hooking?
So when you're pulling up the pink slub, as you call it,
yeah,
why do you pull it up higher? Just so it'll show up more?
just so it'll show up more. I kind of want the roses to just sort of stand out a little bit more. So I just figured I'll just add a little more
And
energy
do you
to it.
space it out more when you're pulling it up higher?
Yeah, you can, because then it kind of spreads. And so that works out pretty good. I really like this yarn that's in my kit, so I'm going to use that up over here now. So talking about coming to the end of a rug, I don't know about you, but when you're getting to the end of your rugs, do you sort of feel like a little like excited, or do you feel sad?
I feel sad.
Oh, like the end of a good book, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you do too?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if I have another project that's all ready to go,
Yeah,
it makes me happy.
that makes
if
a difference.
If I've only got a pattern and I don't have a kit,
Right?
then I'm really sad because I have
Yeah.
nothing to keep myself busy with.
Right. I know. It is really something to have, isn't it? I always say rug hooking is kind of like a place to go. You know, it's like when you got this, they have this whole notion, you hear them about the third place. Like you have home and you have work, and then everybody kind of needs a third place. For some people, it might be a local coffee shop. For some people, it might be the local bar. Whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
no.
for us, it's our rug hooking. I think that's
Yeah.
our third place, right?
I retired after COVID.
Oh, you did?
I did. And so, of course, home is first.
Yeah.
I'm very active with Golden Rescue of Canada. So Golden Retrievers are my life.
Oh.
And
you do rescue?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do as a team of volunteers.
Yeah.
But when all else fails, rug hooking is my go-to.
Yeah.
In the morning, in the afternoon, while I'm watching sports that I don't really want to watch.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah. That's your thing.
It's
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Peace and quiet.
Okay, we're bringing in another wool down here, you guys. I'm going to bring in this kind of brownish. It's just kind of a brownish green. And sometimes I like something different at the base because it gives me a little, I don't know, it just gives you a little grounding kind of effect to it, I guess. And that I haven't used that a lot anywhere else. So I'm going to use that underneath the purple here. Just got a touch of purple and a touch of yellow here. And people were wondering when the challenge ends, and I think we'll end it next Thursday. I think it was supposed to end around the 10-minute-a-day challenge. I think we'll end it next Thursday, and I'll award the prizes next Thursday, because today we got a lot going on here, don't we, Ange?
We do.
We do. We got lots of things happening, so we got some great new inventory coming in downstairs. We have a couple, our inspiration sessions are opened. Okay. So what's the difference between the inspiration sessions and the live? Like, why would someone bother to sign up for the inspiration sessions when you can see me live every week? Well, I can tell you right now. In the lives, we're often doing simpler work, right? And I'm not teaching you as much as I'm just showing you. But in the inspiration sessions, and they're open now for 3 days. If you go on the front page of the website, you can see it. There's a link there. It's $19.95 a month. The yearly option is not open right now, just the monthly option. You can switch to yearly in March if you want, but we're doing a special opening because we had many people who wanted to join. And what I do in the inspiration sessions is I'm alone in the studio and I film myself. I film myself as if it's just me and you, basically. And I tell you about every yarn, and every month I'm making an original piece. So it's a piece you've never seen before. It's completely unique. Sometimes I go in and I don't even know what I'm going to make myself. And it's a full hour lesson with me. And I tell you about each wool that I choose, and why I choose it, and why I put it there. And I try to do it so that we're doing different things each month. But really, what it does is it gives you some insight into my private studio practice. And it's a very, I do the majority of them from my studio in my house. Occasionally, we do one somewhere else because in the summer, the studio in my house is just so hot you can't sit in there. So, and then I usually give you a book recommendation of something that I'm reading. So I share with you what's been inspiring me and what I'm working with and what artists I'm looking at. I also host 10 Zooms a year. And in those Zooms, you can have direct access to me, question and answer. We're all there together for an hour and 15 minutes. And we do those. We just had one the other day, and we had all kinds of questions from people. And then I usually break up the group so that you can meet rug hookers from other parts of the world, and you guys can chat with other rug hookers. There's also a Facebook group that you can join if you want to. It's optional. Some of the people wanted it, so I created one. And I usually add a little creativity video each month. So you get about, I would say, an hour and a half lesson with me every month. And it's good value at $19.95. That's about $16 US if you're an American customer. And I'd encourage you to join. Go to the website right now, and at the very top, you can see it. It's the inspiration sessions. It's the monthly option, $19.95 for you to join. And it's a commitment for a year. If for some reason, like you have financial challenges or something throughout that year, we're going to understand that. But when you join, know that you're joining it's a 12-month registration. So, and I'm just telling you that you'll love it, and you'll be blown away by what you'll learn and how far it takes you in your creativity. And so some people in it are, artists, and some people are beginners. It just, are you members? You're not a member now, are you? You are a member.
I've been waiting for it to open.
Oh, good. You're members. Oh, yeah. Well, then tell them all about it. They don't need to hear from me.
I actually have learned more from the sessions than I have reading books, going on YouTube, and following. But what I also find is I'm not a creative person. And when I listen to you and then I read your Sunday letters, it really inspires me to try to be more creative and not just follow a pattern.
It makes you push yourself a little bit.
Does.
Yeah, that's what I want. I mean, that's so great. Now, we didn't know she was a member before we invited her to join us today, just so you know. But I'm glad that you are. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And Marianne has been waiting.
Oh, good. So Marianne, you can join.
I will be doing that. Yeah.
We got lots of room in it. It's not a crowded space. Usually in our Zooms, we end up with 60 to 100 people in the Zooms. So you do get the chance to ask me a question. You do get the chance to be with me. And the other good thing about it is that after you watch the session, there's a Q&A on the bottom. And if you want to, you can ask me a question right there, and I will email you directly with the answer. Or you can make a comment and just tell us about what's happening in your life. We have lots of that. And it's just a sweetness to the sessions that I think brings community to me and to you and to the studio as a whole. So it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. And we've been talking about opening it for a long time. And we used to just open it once a year. And I think we're going to open it now for a few days, close it again, and then it won't be open until March. So if you join this month, next month I'm going to do a very special inspiration session where I'm talking about being inspired by color and how to be original. And that's going to be the focus, because a lot of people talk to me about that. They struggle with originality. And that's one of the things I'm going to focus on the next inspiration session. So originality and how to use color as inspiration. And I've got a great project. It's all set up at home in a little bin and ready to go. So I probably won't do it before the 15th. So if you joined yesterday, you won't get your inspiration session until the 20th or so of September. And Angela's going to, if you can't make the Zooms, Angela posts them on the month that they did them. So August isn't posted yet, is it, Angela?
It is not.
It is not, because Angela's been off on vacation and getting her hair done, which takes about 18 hours. Because she has so much hair. But it does look really good, Angela, and she gave you a good cut.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like the cut, and the color's a little different than it usually is. It's nice. Yeah, you changed it a little bit. What made you change the color?
I don't know. I get bored.
Yeah.
So I like to change it up every once in a while.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah. And we're going into fall, so it seems like something a little
deeper.
A little deeper.
Okay, I'm almost finished this rug, you guys. So this is what it is with me finishing the rugs. I get, and you can probably feel it off me. I don't know if you can feel like this hyped up energy. Can you guys feel it? Because you know me. You can feel it, can't you, Lorna? I get this race. Do you ever get that when you're doing something? Yeah. You know, like so I've got that feeling, and I've got like the last few stitches here. And sometimes Norma, who binds my rugs, puts a little tie on them and says, you missed this, you know, because I get so excited I forget a little space. So I don't want to forget anything. Just kind of want to. So I'm getting there. But yeah, when I'm finishing a rug, because I usually have something else that I want to do, I almost always have something, you know, it's not, I don't love it when I don't have something else that I want to do. So I always get this feeling of gotta get that done, you know. And I probably, when I'm at the last 10 minutes of a rug, I hook faster. It's, you know what it is? It's usually the time when I hook the skin right off my thumb, because it's so awful. Ugh. So I gotta be careful not to do that. I don't do that as much as I used to, because I dig my hook right into my thumb with my excitement. Someone's coming in.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
We're just doing our live. We're on video, just so you know.
Yes.
Okay, great. You're welcome here. But we just didn't want you to get a fright if you ended up on the show. What's your name?
I'm Jane, and I'm from Belleville.
Oh, everybody's from Ontario today.
Oh, where are you? Bowmanville.
Pickering.
Where? You're Jane from
I'm Jane from Belleville.
Belleville. Great. Welcome, Jane.
Thank
Welcome to the studio. Once we get finished, we'll offer you a cup of tea.
If
you want.
Wait.
Oh, you don't know we'll wait that long. Okay. I think I'm done. I think this is done. I think we are finished. Did you want me to sign your book there?
Yes, I love that.
That's what you'd like. I'd be happy to do that. Just let me grab a pen. And then I want to read you a little letter from one of our community that watches the lives. And oh, there's more over here. Do you have a pen?
I have a pen.
Oh, great. If you have a pen, we are all set.
She got one, Marianne.
Thanks, Marianne. You're behind Making a Life. Thank you, Jane. I hope you enjoy it.
Yes, I like biography. I also like biographies and memoirs. And
Oh, okay. All right. So this is perfect for you then, for Jane. There you go. Thanks very
you're
much.
Writing another book there.
Well, I like to write you a little note.
Yes.
A little thank you.
very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So I'm just going to go underneath here and see if I find any big bald spots. And there's one right there. Get in. I'll bring this yarn in.
Do you do that from underneath?
Yeah, I find if you just run your fingers underneath, you can really feel it. Like it's a helpful way to go. Like there's a spot right there. You know.
It'd be a flat spot.
Yeah, it'll be a flat spot, exactly. Marianne, there's another one right there. So we encourage any of you, if you're passing through on a Thursday, a lot of times people ask me, are you going to be in the studio that day? And I tell them, the only day I'm ever sure of anything is I try to be here on Thursdays. I'm here most days, but on Thursdays, I know that I'm here, unless for some reason we're not doing the live, which is unusual. We normally do it because I have lots of commitments with family and community and friends and work. So Thursday is my day. So if you want to come, feel welcome. Like, just feel welcome. You know, on Thursday mornings, if you come, you might have to boil the kettle yourself. That's all I can tell you. Could be busy, but you are welcome, and we're happy to have you. It's just kind of fun. It makes it a little bit more fun for us. Oh, there's a spot over here. So you can look from the top yourself, but feeling around underneath, like I can feel one right here, right there. Let's get that yellow. Let's put that yellowy green up there. That's a little different than the other one. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to take this bag of wool. This is what's left over from my kit. Now, sometimes people run out of wool in their kits occasionally. You know what we do? We say, just tell us. Don't tell your neighbor. Don't tell your friend. Tell us, because we can fix it. They can't help you, but we can. We'll send you more wool. We're happy. Okay, there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this down, and you can have a look at it. Here's Barbie and her beach. Right? There we go. It looks quite sweet. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. So that's what we've been working on. And if you go back to the last 3 or 4 lives, then you can look on the back and see if there's any big holes, but we're pretty good. If you go back to the last 3 or 4 lives, you can have seen me hook this whole rug during August. So it's kind of fun. Now, don't forget the inspiration sessions. That's important. Join me. Angela got some wools. I want to tell you a couple of little things. Angela got these wools ready. And this is floof merino right here. And these are our special wools today that she picked out. And then she picked out another floof merino, which is Sailor's Joy. And it's really beautiful. I'll show you that. That goes with my outfit. That's a good one. It does, doesn't it? It works. I agree.
Terry picked these out. I can't take credit.
Oh, Terry picked them out. This goes with your outfit, I would say. That's with Jane's outfit. This one goes with your outfit, kind of. This one is called Hibiscus, and it's a slub. So these are the colors that Patty would like. And I don't know, could this work with what you're wearing? You're in neutral, so you could wear anything. I love those colors. This is Aurora, and that's Marianne's colorway. Okay, so these are 2 slubs and 2 floofs today. I do want to tell you, though, that we are discontinuing some of our wool bundles because we want to create new ones. We've had these wool bundles, some of them for, not this particular wool bundle, I mean the name, but we have Hocus Pocus, Poppies and Geraniums, Sea and Cliffs, and Canadian Wild. And there's a couple of other ones up there as well that are 30% off. So, Angela, these aren't under new products, are they? You just go to
No,
wool.
they're under new products.
Oh, they're under new products? Okay, so they're under new and featured products. So if you want a wool bundle at 30% off, now's the time to get it. So we got Hocus Pocus, Canadian Wild, Sea and Cliffs, which I've always loved because Sea and Cliffs is this. That's Sea and Cliffs, right? It's your Bay of Fundy, really, for me. Yeah. You're afraid I was going to run you over there, Jane, weren't you?
No, I just was trying to stay over.
Okay. And we also have shades of Mermaid and Rose Hip today in the colorway. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to read you the lovely letter that I got from Flick Shooter, because Flick wrote me and told me a story. And you know my story. My story is that if you share rug hooking, you never know what you're sharing. And so she said, "Hi, Deanne. I wanted to share something sweet and hookingly that happened recently." I love that, hookingly. Isn't that a good word? I am the coordinator of a hospice volunteer program. I assign volunteers to families of people facing an end-of-life diagnosis and speak with people after loss. Every month I send a note to our volunteers, a little like your Sunday letters. I thought you might enjoy this excerpt. And oh, this woman is going to be signing up for the new inspiration session. I gave her a frame. She bought her first kit at our local fiber shop in Belfast, Maine, and she is off on a new journey. Thanks for being such an inspiration to so many. And she said, Flick. Flick, a hospice social worker recently commented, the social safety net has been patched together with duct tape and chewing gum for a long time now. Sometimes it feels like we just ran out of duct tape, but on those days, we just show up with extra compassion. As volunteers, we often just showing up is the most important medicine we can offer, and some days that is enough. We never exactly know what the right medicine will be for the moment. Last week, a woman was sharing her deep despair with me about her life since her husband died. If this was her life now, she could find nothing of interest to keep herself going. She told me she just wanted to be back to her previous level of excitement, engagement, and vitality. But we know that grief changes you, and there's no going back, just forward into what you hope can be a compelling future. She mentioned she used to love being a fiber artist. At a bit of a loss as to how to support her, I shared that I'm an amateur rug hooker. It was as if I had lobbed a hope and a happiness grenade at her. She was thrilled. It must have been serendipity. She had just been attempting to summon the energy to start hooking, and here I was. I offered the medicine for the moment. I love that, the medicine for the moment, because really we know that nothing cures grief. We just have to go through it, right? Nothing cures the real struggles that we have, not rug hooking, not any craft. But sometimes it just gives us what we need for the moment. I offered the medicine for the moment, and our whole conversation pivoted to hooks and hooking, and here I was. And yarns, and we talked about the yarns and the merits of frames over hoops. We were in the realm of summoning creativity, which, unlike our bodies, only improves with age. This woman is a good writer. This is Flick's volunteer who works with her. We never quite know what the right medicine for the moment will be. Sometimes we come upon it by listening deeply. Other times we stumble upon it. But the key to finding it is showing up just as we do, repeatedly responding to whatever is needed to be a lift to the store, a home-cooked meal, a companionable game of cribbage, or witnessing a tender heart. What I do know is that we are busy. We have a lot of patient families asking for our services. So this is a community volunteer who just ran into somebody who was struggling, and she, as a rug hooker, threw them the hoop and the hook and said, here, come join me. And it helped. So that is just a beautiful story that Flick shared with me about one of her volunteers. And Flick is a member of our inspiration sessions. And I just wanted to share that with you, because when you share rug hooking, you just don't know what you're sharing with people. When you share your creativity and the gifts that you have and the gifts that you've been given, you just don't know what you're sharing with people. So keep sharing. That's all I'm saying. See ya. I got a busy day. I got to go. We're going to go have some fun, aren't we, Angela?
We are.
We're going to work hard, but we're going to have fun. See you later. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And thank you guys for being here. Like, yeah, it's nice. It just made it special.